G'day, this is Simon at South OC Cars and Coffee. I'm with Luke, who reached out to us this week. Said I'm going to bring this car rolled in. Got to be car of the week, mate. What is it?
I call it the Marcel Roadster after my dad. I shaped the whole body. It's all aluminum. It's in the raw state of aluminum, where you can still see the welds and this and that.
He's calling it aluminum. I'm saying it's aluminium because it's that extra special metal with one extra letter. This thing's incredible. Hey, check it out. Luke, to say this car is pretty or beautiful is an absolute understatement. It is a work of art, mate. Tell me about the inspiration and how you got from, I guess, a drawing, I'm suspecting, to where we are now.
Yeah, I never really had a drawing. I just looked through books, and it was inspired by the late 50s Maseratis and Ferraris and Aston Martins and the Scarab and all the above. And I knew I didn't want to copy anything because then the experts tell me I did it wrong.
Right.
So I used cues from all these cars and just made it my own.
And you mentioned to me that Chip Foose had some involvement with it as well, correct?
Yeah, I had the buck made for the car, and then I gave Chip a call, and I said, Chip, can you come and pick this apart for me? I go, it doesn't mean I'm going to change anything, but you've got such a good eye. Can you come and look at it and tell me if you think it'll look nice? So he came over on a Sunday. He brought over a case of duct tape, and he wrapped the whole car in duct tape. So
all of a sudden, you could see exactly, it was no longer a frame, now you could see the shape of it.
Yeah, I was ready to go drive it. I thought we might have a 40-mile-an-hour speed limit on it.
What a clever man. And did you make any changes after that?
We made some very slight changes. They were simple changes, but they were key changes. He has such a good eye. And then from that day forward, I think he really liked the car, and he helped me from that day forward with all the details on it.
These vents really make the side of the car. How did they come about? You said that Chip helped you with them.
Yeah, it was just sheet metal, and I couldn't figure out exactly what I wanted on the side. Very Ferrari-ish looking something. And then Chip was by one day, and with a Sharpie, he drew that on the side of my car. And like I said, it took him about 3.5 minutes to draw it.
Oh my gosh! And his artwork's so good. Then you could visualize exactly what.
And to me, it's the highlight of the car. That's
totally
like the focal point of the car for me.
What a talented man! So cool.
He got involved in a lot of the details, the color. He made the color for me. He designed the dash. And then he helped me build the whole car because I'm just a sheet metal guy. I'm not a car builder.
Okay, so just before we go any further, just a sheet metal guy, he says. Look at these curves. Just a sheet metal guy. I mean, this thing is so pretty. Do not sell yourself short. This is, I think if Enzo Ferrari was standing here right now, he might say that it's not the E-Type Jag that is actually the most beautiful car in the world. I reckon he might say that this is wonderful.
Thank you.
And how great is Chip? He's such a giving and helpful sort of a person, isn't he? He's just so great.
He helped me so much with ideas, and he got me the taillights. They're actually off a Ferrari.
Are they really?
He got those at Retromobile when he was in France. And then if you look close, you can see the welds.
Yes,
you can see them through here.
Yeah. You can just make them out through here, which is, I mean, that's some pretty impressive work. Let's talk about the wheels. Are they American racing? Is that?
Yes. Yeah. They're just an aftermarket kidney style.
They are really, really pretty. They are wonderful looking.
The side vent. Chip drew that on the side of the car for me, and then. His 3 minutes of drawing took me 2.5 weeks of labor.
Yeah, I can imagine. I was actually up at his shop one day, and he was working on a C2 Corvette from memory, and he said to me, "Do you want to see what I've been working on this week?" And it was a stainless steel trim piece off the door, I believe, and that's what he'd been working on all day, for the week or so, just doing that sort of stuff. The interior, first of all, let's look at this windshield. Now, this looks to me like it is actually glass.
It is not. It's Lexan.
It is Lexan. Yeah. It's so beautiful. I mean,
Chip had that made for me.
It looks great. I love this. I mean, it looks very almost aircraft grade through there. And let's talk about the gauges as well, because one of the things I notice is Italian writing on the gauges, which is just wonderful.
Chip had those made for me through Dakota Digital.
Right.
And he drew the whole interior, and then I made everything in there, but Chip drew it all out for me.
Oh, it's just lovely. So many little things like the side flip on the center console and the beautiful boot. on the gear lever, and then these wonderful seats with the wonderful padding in there. It's just amazing. Are we able to have a look under the hood?
You bet. Let me get on the other side and open that up.
I love this vent you've got up here. It just looks beautiful. So what I'm seeing in there looks like it may be an LS3.
Yes, this is an LS3.
And it's got the injection. Is that the boiler?
It's
Yeah,
boiler
and fuel injection system.
Boiler fuel injection, and then Mike Curtis made the valve covers.
Oh, they're beautiful.
And then I made the little water tanks up front. One fills the radiator, the other's the overflow tank.
Oh, this is just magnificent the way you've done this. It's funny, you know, when I was looking at the photographs you sent me, I could see the LS sitting in the framework, and I'm thinking, I wonder how that's going to look in the end, but the way that it's well being dressed up, it's just...
Yeah, I kind of took the LS look out of it. I wanted it to look more period correct.
Absolutely. And what gearbox have you got behind it?
It's a Tremec 6-speed transmission, and then it's got the Winters quick change rear end in the back.
Oh, that's excellent. So the same transmission they use in the Camaro?
Yes.
Excellent.
Yes.
That's just wonderful. So who are the people that help you work on this car, aside from Chip, obviously?
Obviously Chip, and then a good friend of mine, Squeak White. He helped with the metal finishing. He's maybe the best metal finisher that I know, so big shout out to him. And then Brad Brody, he did all the wiring on it for me. 'Cause again, I'm just a sheet metal guy, and I needed a lot of help with the other details on the car. So thank you guys.
Oh, absolutely. That's, hey, great friends, and what a great job they've done. They certainly do deserve a shout out, don't they?
You bet they do.
So many things we could just stand and look at the rear view mirror that's here, and that beautiful wood rim steering wheel that's here. There's so many details. The side pipes, which you mentioned as you got out, and I said don't burn your leg, you've sort of almost Frenched those into the side of the body. I could sit here and look at this thing all day. Unfortunately I cannot, because I've got a car show to run. This is the first time I think we've done a car of the week before the show starts instead of at the end, just because as soon as you came in, I just knew. And as our car of the week winner, you get this Meguiar's complete kit, which includes the hot shine foam, the quick interior detailer, the perfect clarity glass cleaner, the ultimate wash and wax, the hybrid ceramic detailer, and a microfiber towel. Keep this
that is awesome.
amazing, beautiful car in the condition it's in. Congratulations. Thanks so much for bringing it out.
Thank you, Simon. Thanks for inviting me.